It's happening. We finally got the text messages, you guys. Remember last year, we were waiting for the text messages to come out from Taylor Swift and Blake Lively. They have finally been published. Let's get into it. So remember, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni worked on a film together last year called It Ends With Us. It was Justin Baldoni's film that he funded through his production company with his partner, and he hired Blake Lively to play the lead in the film. But at some point in time during filming, Blake Lively accused Justin Baldoni of sexual harassment and retaliation. Justin Baldoni denied all the allegations, came back with his attorney, and had a timeline and listed all of the text messages between him and Blake Lively while they were working on the set to prove that the allegations were false against him. But Blake Lively pushed. At first it was a complaint, and then she decided to take it to court. But what she didn't think is that her text messages were going to be part of the trial as well. Oh honey, she fought. She fought for them text messages not to be in this lawsuit. It was a legal battle, but the federal judge allowed certain text messages between her and Taylor Swift to be unsealed. Now, don't y'all think it's suspicious that the lovebirds put their wedding plans on hold? Now we know why. For all the Swifties out there, like I keep trying to tell y'all, she's too easy to figure out. Everything is so calculated with Taylor Swift. But for her fans, I guess she knew that y'all would fall for it. This is why the wedding is on hold. Because she's caught up in all this mess and all this drama. Because she's truly a mean girl, in my opinion. Now back to this mess that she's in. Now, according to the text messages, Lively reportedly calls Baldoni her doofus director and a clown. Then Taylor Swift allegedly calls him a biatch, and then proceeds to mock him for pulling out his tiny violin while promising she'll do anything for Blake Lively. Now it gets even sneakier. So according to the filings, Blake Lively allegedly asked Taylor to endorse a revised script, even without having read it. She reportedly describes Baldoni as a clown who thinks he's a writer now. So basically they were sitting up talking major shit about him. And then later tells Taylor how she played him in a meeting, praising Taylor as the world's absolute greatest friend ever for backing her. So remember, Blake was trying to act like she was this poor damsel in distress, but behind closed doors, she was talking major shit about Justin Baldoni, her and Taylor Swift. She was far from being powerless in the dynamic. She was smart, she was calculated, she was using Taylor Swift as leverage to try and overtake Justin Baldoni's film, in my opinion. So if you're Justin Baldoni and you see these messages, you're not just seeing insults, you're seeing evidence that the two extremely influential people may have been coordinating how you're perceived, how your work is judged, and maybe even how the public conversation will unfold. Now, there was another part in the lawsuit and the complaint where she says that Taylor Swift had nothing to do with Blake trying to overtake certain parts of the film. Justin Baldoni does speak about a meeting that he had at Blake Lively's house where he felt that he was ambushed by Taylor Swift. Blake Lively denied it, but here in the text messages, this is what it says. After a meeting with Baldoni, Lively texts Swift thanking her for her support, saying, "You were so specially heroic today." And after Blake Lively called Justin Baldoni a clown who thinks he's a writer, Taylor Swift responded, "I'll do anything for you." In the same message where she spoke about him being a clown, Blake Lively was saying to Taylor Swift, "I kept remembering stuff you making shit up about me and lenses and referring to yourself as my doll. This clown falling for all of it, but also resisting it. You are the world's absolute greatest friend ever." Then in that same message where the violin comment was, Swift allegedly wrote to Lively about Baldoni saying, "I think this bitch knows something is coming because he's gotten out his tiny violin." That was the actual quote that she said in the text message about Justin Baldoni. I know it might sound like it's just like petty conversation and stuff talking about your boss, but the difference in this and why the text messages are so relevant is because Blake Lively tried to ruin Justin Baldoni's reputation, tried to bully him in taking his movie away from him, And when it all comes together, people will understand why these text messages are so important, because Blake Lively tried to deny the fact that she had other people helping her strong arm Justin Baldoni into allowing her to take over roles in the movie, on the movie. As far as directing roles, she ended up firing the person that did the music director and allowed Taylor Swift's music director to take over that position that she had nothing to do with hiring. This was Justin Baldoni's movie. And so all of this is relevant when it comes down to the lawsuit. And I believe that the trial starts in March. And again, this was a lot to get these text messages out, because Blake Lively has been trying to protect Taylor Swift for months, and that's why they fell out. And they're not friends anymore. So let me know what you guys think in the comments.